All righty. Hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy March. Happy first weekend of March. To let's see. I think is it week 9? No, week 10 that we are approaching. Is it 10 or is it 9? I have to look at my calendar. This is one of the reasons why I wrote down. Okay, so we are approaching week 10. This is heading into week 10. Yes. That was what I wrote down in the black border, the number of the week, so that I could remember and I didn't have to try and count it up every single time. So there is that. I'm excited that I'm finally going to be, starting on Monday, able to use the new weekly situation. So that is exciting. I'm still in here, but in the tail end of the February pages, just because getting the week to end on a certain day is, oh well. Anyway, hello, welcome. I think I said on Friday that the contractor had decided to start on Monday. That way we would not be left without a working toilet for part of the weekend. So tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning is when they're going to start coming in and doing the demo for or the removal for the main bath. My mom did ask that the pieces that they could save go to one of the Habitat for Humanity reseller store. And so contractor was very amenable to that, because whatever gets sent there does not have to go be sent to the landfill, the construction landfill, which means they don't have to pay for it, because you have to pay to put a certain amount in the pay per ton, I guess, or per truckload. I'm not entirely certain, but yeah. So, oh yeah, so that's exciting. Anyway, let me say hello. Keiko says hi. Hi, hello, welcome. Francis is here. Hello. Your frog just makes me smile every time. It's just such a cute frog. Keiko says YouTube is struggling again. Oh no. Oh no. Becca says, oh, I don't remember whether or not the wrench was visible before this on StreamYard. Did the wrench used to be visible through StreamYard? Or is this new? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway. Hello. You just turned in all of your homework. Apparently, though, unlike any of your other classes, our quote-unquote reflection post was randomly due yesterday and not today. So yeah, 0 on that, even though you did it. Was it... Was the due date changed? Did you go back and look at the syllabus? Can you look at the syllabus and see if it was like a typo situation, or maybe they accidentally made it due? Can you still put it in, or is the assignment closed? Did you email the professor? Be like, that is strange, though, that if there was a pattern of when it was due and then that pattern was disrupted all of a sudden. Are you at the end of one of the 8-week sessions? There's no way to post it. Oh, okay. You did email it. Okay. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. We do yesterday. That's just, yeah, I don't know. It depends on whether or not like the due date was appropriately listed elsewhere in like the syllabus or if it had been up. But that is like if there's been a pattern of when it was due, then it is frustrating that that is due on a different day. So Keiko says, "Oh wow, randomly due, right? Yeah, not fair, and they need to give you fixed deadlines. Yeah, if the deadline moved, that's for sure frustrating. But if it was posted and listed as, I don't know, I'm just thinking of all the different things. And it's so easy when you're scheduling things like the due dates. It's so easy to get the wrong date or the wrong time in. So it might have been an error on the teacher's part. I don't know. CB says, I'm about to have dinner and then I need to have a bath, wash my hair, do dishes. All the adulting things. Right? Yes, it's a reflection post, so it's supposed to be this nice thing where we read everybody's posts and see how the class was for everyone. Only one person turned it in on time. Yeah, in that case, maybe they'll open it back up again, but maybe not because they might not be paying attention to it. Bon Jovi is involved with Habitat for Humanity. Yeah. Right? Don't change it after 9 months of having it always be due on a Sunday. Yeah, that's true for sure. Not necessarily an evaluation. Just be like, what have you learned? What have you gained? Sort of like your thoughts on the class as a whole, but it doesn't have necessarily an impact on the teacher. So, because that is done separately. Evaluations of the course and evaluations of the teacher are done separately. And they are done in such a way that the teacher cannot see who wrote the post, so that when the teacher reads them, they don't necessarily know who, unless you like put it in the content of the evaluation, they wouldn't know who wrote it. That way, if you have to take that professor's class again, there's no bias in their evaluation of you for the second time, type of thing. Anyway, I swear the teacher's been like this all month. Oh no, you emailed him, but yeah, it's grayed out, so there's no way to post anything. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating. Yeah, this was a different teacher, I think. So not the gaslighting teacher. It's actually a different one. You're not having any luck. Oh no. You can complain to the administrator/head of the course. So generally the teacher is the head of the course. You might have to go to the program coordinator or the department chair of the department if you want to elevate the complaint. But a lot of times, like, they're also professors. So depending on if that is your professor or not, I'm not sure you have like a whole lot of upward mobility in smaller departments. So if the entire class has it that way, if there's only one person who turned it in, that's an issue, that something got messed up, I think. With the moves, you got frazzled and didn't notice he changed the due date randomly. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, if it was originally a certain date and then he changed it, that's not good, and you have grounds to complain for that, for sure. Keiko says, I'm trying to write all day, but I'm super worried because I'm still waiting for your student money. You need to write them tomorrow, even though we're not supposed to do that. But after 6 months, I think I can't. Yeah, after 6 months of not hearing from them, for sure. I would think so. Becca says, what's sad is that you finished the post yesterday, but you didn't post it because you wanted to read through it today. Oh no. Keiko says we have to do an evaluation at the end of the semester for each class. Yeah. We get a link or a QR code that brings us to a website from the uni with multiple choice stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And yes, so this would be the actual evaluation. Something like this would be the actual evaluation of the course. But what Becca is talking about is just a reflection post about how much you learned. Generally, grading the class seminar. Yeah. If the teacher has done that several times in the space of a class and it's happened to more than one student, you have grounds to it. Even if, like, if you, well, anyway, Becca has said you've said you've emailed the teacher, and hopefully the others are also emailing, and hopefully that will get the teacher's attention, and maybe then they'll realize that they accidentally closed it before it was supposed to be closed. I don't know, because if there was no communication with y'all about the deadline moving up, then that is not a valid change type thing. So anyway, in 4 months you're doing your bachelor's degree, so you need that money because after getting your degree you need to move out, student housing type situation, so you're frustrated. Yeah. That's scary. Frustrations with school. Oh no. And yeah, that's very frustrating. Well, hopefully our productivity / writing today will not be as frustrating as this. At least it's done. You've emailed him and post, and that's all you can do for now. Yeah, this would be a good idea because that lets him know that you have it and it's done and here it is. Yeah, trying to switch your brain into writing mode. Yeah. You got torn to shreds by a guy IRL yesterday because you were wearing your mask between buses. Wish I'd told him to go step on a rake, but I gave him a well-deserved earful as well. See, I don't understand the vitriol that goes with people wearing, because people can wear masks for different reasons. Like if you have hay fever, or if you have allergies, or if you are immunocompromised or immunodeficient, or even if the bus typically smells and you don't want to smell it, or you have asthma, or you have a cold, any of that kind of stuff is grounds for wearing a mask. And I just simply, I will tell you the number of times that I got sick went per year, went way down when I started wearing masks to the supermarkets and wearing masks to go indoors where there are other people. The number of times that I got sick went way, way down. So I'm like, I'll take wearing a mask. Absolutely. And now that we're coming up on pollen season, wearing a mask when I go outside is going to be heaven sent, because then I don't have to breathe in as much of the pollen and have as much of a reaction. So wear your mask. Absolutely. And just, tell him to go step on a rake. Tell him you're not hurting him by wearing a mask. Why? I don't understand the vitriol. But anyway, but good for you for wearing a mask, and good for you for giving him a well-deserved earful. So Keiko says, I also need to write this paper. You also need to write this month your paper. You should start tomorrow, but you're not in the mood. Oh no. Do you have an outline? Do you have your resources pulled at least? So you could at least maybe start with those in case you're not in the mood for writing, but you can get prepped to write. Yeah. At work, supermarket, many people come in with masks. Yeah, because it's way, way better than the alternative of getting sick, especially with healthcare costs the way they are. So Becca says to CB, that's horrible. What a jerk. I'm sorry that happened to you. Right? Yeah. In Asia, it's normal, and I thought in Western countries it would get normal. It's more normal now. I see it quite a lot now, but it's definitely. But it's just like I've seen, so many social media posts of like, you don't have to do the fake smile anymore if you're wearing a mask. Like you don't have to do that. You don't have to like try and do the dab when you're coughing. You don't have to because it's covered by your mask. It's just so convenient for so many reasons. They wear masks all the time in Asia. I don't know what the big deal is and why anybody would ever be offended by that. Yeah, it's just nonsense. Anyway, CB says, serve the condescending old fraud, right? Your aunt is a diabetic and we're going to see Hamilton in 25 days. You're wearing a mask on the bus because you're not risking getting her sick. Yeah, exactly. Protecting yourself or others is fine. It's a good enough reason for me. Cool Gamer says, hello. Hello. Welcome. CB also carries hand sanitizer everywhere with you. Yes. Yeah, we have, I don't carry a small one. I've been meaning to get a small one for my purse. But I have one for my car and my mom has one for the car and we have it in the house and all that. Because we have to, but it's a ethyl based alcohol because my mom is allergic to isopropyl alcohol, which most of the hand sanitizers are made with. So we had to specifically when the pandemic first hit and all of the sanitizer was gone, like all of it, they started bringing in the ethyl alcohol sanitizers as an alternative just so they would have something on the shelves. When I tell you we bought like 10 bottles, we bought one just to see if mom would react to it and she didn't. So we went back and bought like 10 bottles. And so we still have most of them. I think we've only made it all the way through maybe 2 of the bottles. But yeah, so we each have one in our cars that is the ethyl, although mine's getting kind of low. So maybe I ought to just go ahead and swap it out. I think maybe mom's is getting low. Anyway, whichever. But yeah, so we had to have a special type of hand sanitizer because mom will break out in rash and hives. That's also the time that she developed that is the same time she developed her metal allergy. So very unfortunate. But yeah, so I think she was 19 and she got her ears pierced. And at that point she went to the doctor to get it pierced. And the doctor told her to clean her ears with isopropyl alcohol. So she became allergic to both the isopropyl alcohol and to metal, being like real close to her skin. So her wedding bands have always been really loose. She has to have like the plastic coated glasses, or we like paint them with clear nail polish every 6 months or so. She can't wear necklaces, that kind of stuff, unless they're like on a rope or a ribbon or something like that. So, yeah. So, fun times. Oh no, Keiko has nothing yet. Keiko. I would start with maybe pulling your research-based, like whatever it is that you're going to be referencing. And then from there, if you like once you have pinpointed what your topic is going to be, and then how you want to arrange your references, then that's when you can sort of like begin to develop your outline a little bit stronger. So yeah, don't wear the mask right over your nose when you're outside. Yeah, I mean it's like if it's just you around, then that's fine. But it's like but we have, like, I've noticed the pollen is flying, so I'm going to probably be pulling out my masks more often. You do have your topic. Okay, good. And your teacher said it should just, because of the broadness, be an overview. Gotcha. Okay. So is it going to be an overview of the topic or like a literature overview of specific thing? if you manage to get a thesis or a question that could be answered, then you can put that in, but the topic is broad, and so far no one has really written about the topic. Oh, okay, interesting. That's good. You're breaking ground then. CB said, I was blunt and I told him the truth and it was none of his business, and he walked away. Good. Good. Keiko says, I remember being at the drugstore wanting to buy soap. You stood in front of an empty shelf until you crouched on the floor and got some refill packages from the very deep back of the shelf, right? Yeah. Always look at the very bottom and the very back, and then like up on top, because sometimes they have the stuff on top of the shelf, and then you can maybe either climb the shelf. Well, it's not recommended, but you can get somebody to get them down for you. The girl saw you crouching, looking at you weird, and you just said, there's soap left down here, and that the other drugstore across the street was also empty. Oh, goodness. You were literally half in the shelf. I mean, hey, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. CB says, when I got my clarinet, I had to make sure it was silver-plated keys and not nickel-plated. You cannot wear denim either. Oh, because the rivets have nickel in them. Mom has started making sure that she either coats it in the back of the button, coating in clear nail polish, or just tucking in her shirt. So there's the what you call it, barrier between them. You really like in the shelf. Yeah. You started grocery shopping online. Yeah, a lot of us did. Yeah. The toilet paper. Yeah. No. Well, that was like the toilet paper was pretty early on with lockdown. And we were running low, and at that point, because my parents were older, both of them have some issues. I didn't want to let them out of the house. So that was the hardest to keep Mom contained, because she loves going to her thrift stores and all that kind of stuff. But so I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to Walmart because they restocked their toilet paper really, really early in the morning. So yeah. So I did do that. So I was a part of the toilet paper run, I guess. But we were legitimately running low on what we had in the house. So we had to buy toilet paper. Because we do not have a bidet. So, gotta have something. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and pull a card, and then we will write or be productive, whichever your choice is. I'm going to be doing a combo of working in my journal, redoing my dry erase board because I still haven't done that. Ooh, we got the bobcat. And then writing. Bobcat. I was going to say bobcat, but it didn't want to come out right. There we go. All right, so with the bobcat, the main message is life is a mystery. So the bobcat tells you that it is not a time to reveal your deepest, most cherished dreams and desires to others, but rather a time to be quiet and gentle with yourself. As truths begin to emerge in your awareness, self-protection is called for, so be discerning, selective, and even secretive, revealing no more than is necessary. People have a way of imposing their opinions on you, so pay attention to whom you surround yourself with at this time. Be watchful and check your own motives as well as those of others as you keep your secrets to yourself for now, rather than to expose them to those who may potentially misunderstand your intentions or may not be supportive. Let your logical mind take a rest as you start to perceive the energy of your environment. The bobcat wants you to be stealthy and wise and to keep your own counsel. Let yourself be a mystery yet to be revealed. So there you go. So if you have a fantastic new story idea today, maybe keep that to yourself and let it percolate. Or you can just say, I have a new idea and I'm going to work on it. If you have to say anything. So keep your new ideas to yourself. Keep your new secrets to yourself. Or old secrets to yourself if you were thinking of sharing something. Yes, the ninja card. Yes, be the ninja. Yes. Yes, yes. Um, all right. So now that we have that, I am going to get us started. And let's see if I can get this to the right. Oops, not quite yet. Present, share screen, share screen. Okay. Let's do this. 1, save your document. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let me slide this and get ready for the next sprint. We'll just keep on using the same timer because it makes it easy. How'd we do? Okay, that's ready for the next one. Okay, how'd we do? Um, I think it was a good start. Not like hugely great, but it was a good start. I also redid my dry erase calendar, just the numbers and stuff. I didn't put any of the birth dates up there, which I probably should have done, but 818 was my number. Okay. All right. I can now move that sticky. Yay. And then hopefully I can move maybe 1 to 2 more stickies that are up there. I'm almost at just the 1 row left. I know it's hard to see because I put it right up against the blue tape that separates the sections. But once I have these 2 stickies done, then I just have the 1 row left, which is appropriate for having 1 month, just this month left in quarter 1. So yeah. Let's see. Lexi got, oops, it jumped. Where is it? Lexi got 1,456 words. Nice. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely. Stacy says, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Welcome. Becca says, I did nothing that sprint. Oh no. I think I needed to clear my mind after the school stuff. Yeah, and that's very reasonable. By the way, how's the unpacking going? I don't know if I should ask or not. But hopefully the unpacking is going well and you are not living in as much chaos as you were in. CB got 399 words. Nice. And Snake is snoring a bit, which is adorable. Your snake is cute. Such a good kitty. You were thinking of drawing today, but man, I'm having trouble motivating myself. Oh, goodness. Is it sunny today? Is it something that maybe a walk to the Starbucks might help? I mean, I know that sometimes you do that. So maybe unpacking something, that way you can feel like you're accomplishing something, like once you fold up or crush a box, or get things, set into their place. So unpacking might help. Going for a walk or spending some time in the sunshine. If it's sunny, I don't know. Might be rainy. Not sure. Petting Snake. Although that might disturb Snake's snoring, so I'm not sure if Snake would enjoy that. But yeah, I don't know. You could also do quick doodles. Doesn't have to be like a involved drawing. So, things like that. CB says, I'm doing the traditional recap of how the Babysitter Club works and who the club members are and stuff. Gotcha. Keiko says, writing somehow doesn't come to me today. I think I'm going to watch some Let's Plays. Fair enough. Fair enough. Speaking of Let's Plays and games, my dad was asking me to look through Steam and see if there were any games that we wanted to get. And so I took him through the stuff that I had put on my wish list. And then he didn't really seem to be particularly interested in many of those. So I looked up online and we went through a video that somebody had done of like the 100 best rated games on Steam. And we found maybe 2 from that list that were sort of like our speed, our type of game. Maybe 2. And then I remembered Hocus Pocus, which is an old game. And I don't know if any of you have ever seen it or played it, but And I think I may have mentioned this before, but anyway. So either one of the cheat codes or one of the passcodes to get you to a higher level up or higher level of the dungeon was banana, like spelling out the word banana. And this is when I was very young, and I could not remember how many NAs there were in banana. So I would just be typing BANA, and getting frustrated because I couldn't remember how many NAs there were, or ANs, or what ANAs, or whatever. I was. I remember that vividly. I also remember the penguins and being upset because the penguins are enemies. And anyway, so Hocus Pocus was $5 on Steam, so I bought it. And then quickly was like, oh, I have forgotten how to play this, because I think it was originally meant for controller. You could play it on keyboard because you have the arrow keys, but then you also have your left hand should be on the alternate and the control of the keyboard. So you have two, and oh man, whew. It was I think I did about 5 levels yesterday. But I didn't even remember how to play it. It just like put me straight into the game, and I was like, how do I do this? So I had to back out and then read there how to play Hocus Pocus. Anyway, yes. Becca says, you're right. Maybe I should unpack. That might help. Hopefully so. Kate says, thanks for the stream and sprints. You're welcome. It's not sunny. It's cold and rainy. Oh no. But you did discover some yummy coffee beans on the move, so you will make some French press. That sounds lovely. Yeah. At the beginning of each Babysitter's Club, the narrator character does a recap of the club rules, etc. So that's canon. Gotcha. Yes. Yeah, me not being able to spell bananas. Yeah. And that was before Gwen Stefani and the Black Eyed Peas. So, I didn't have that song to help me. The riddle platformer, you remember the game? Okay, good. I'm not the only one then. There's a mini game on Mario Party 5, I think, called Pushy Penguins, and the penguins knock you into the water if you're not lined up properly. Oh no. You are so good at the game. So the other thing I want to look at and see if they have, and it used to be a Linux game, so I don't know if it'll be on Steam, but there used to be a Linux game where you were essentially a penguin toboggan, and that, like, I don't even know how to spell toboggan actually. Is it T-A or T-O? It's T-O. Maybe it's Penguin Sled game? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even remember. It's been a Tux Racer. That's what it was. Tux Racer. If anybody has ever played Tux Racer, let me know. Okay, if this is on Steam, I'm going to be super excited. Video game. Okay, so you can buy it from tuxracer.surgeforce. I don't know if it's on Steam or not. We'll see. I'm going to have to look into this later because I'm getting very distracted. Okay, but now that I know the name of it, I'm going to write that down. Nostalgia. Then I remember it being very cool. Of course, that could just be nostalgia. If you like riddles and jumps and runs, you totally recommend It Takes Two. You and your dad will have a blast together. I will have to also look that up because he is better at riddles than I am. But okay, it is now written down. You think Mario Party All-Stars, your Switch has that game, the pushy penguins. Once you lift your video game ban at the end of Lent, you will have a look. Excellent. Yes. I am all for penguin games. Always and forever, penguin games for the win. So, all right, let's go ahead and I'm going to mark where I'm leaving off, or I mean, where I left off that sprint. And then I'm going to get our new sprint up. Don't forget, the second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something that you want to promote, now is your chance to do so during the second sprint. So if you have a YouTube channel, Twitch channels, Etsy store, Amazon author page, websites, blogs, social media handles, etc., now is your time to talk about them in the chat. Just remember that if you do not have a blue wrench of power, you will not be able to post direct links. There we go. My self-promo is, if you are not subscribed, please consider it. That is my self-promo. So 1, save your document. 2, go ahead and take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That was good timing. I finished me- alrighty, let's see. Scrolly, scrolly, scroll. Oops, went a little too far. Okay. I'm almost. I've got a couple hundred and then I'll be at 2,000. So not too bad. Ooh, that's a bad typo. Let me fix that. Anyway, how we doing? Did you have anything to self-promote? If you did, please pop that in the chat. I need to fix the navigation in this document. I've got a couple of scenes that I have not like bookmarked so that I can come back to them from the table of contents essentially or from the outline. So I need to do that. Spend a little bit of time for navigation ease. How do we do? Musical Maggie, hello, hello. Struggling through this chapter on Parkinson's disease. I may take a break to try and get some blood flowing. Yes, please do. If you need a stretch break or walk around break or just like a mental break, sometimes taking a break from whatever it is that you are doing, doing something different or just taking a break is good. Stacy says, I watched 3 videos and talked to my husband and answered a question. Yay. 1,998 words for Lexi. That's amazing. Amazing, amazing. CB got 172-ish words. You're reorganizing the order of this series. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm also like, as I'm going here, I keep having things that pop up in my brain of like things I need to do. Like I need to wash out the coffee pot so that we can have coffee for the workers tomorrow. I think we've got lemon juice, so I can make lemonade. I need to check and see if we have Lipton, so I can make a jug of tea. And we have other kinds of tea, but generally like Lipton or Louisiana, when you're making like a big pitcher, is the best way to go. We've got turkey deli meat, and we've got bread and like condiments and stuff, and we've got salad. So we've got that. Maybe I should make some cupcakes or something. It's like, I know it's not quite like the norm. We've got a bunch of the little mandarin oranges as well as an option, but that's just kind of like my brain is going like tick, 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 these things. And then I also remembered I have received my car tag sticker in the mail, but I haven't put it on yet. So I need to do that before next Saturday. Otherwise I will be in violation. So yeah, so I need to pop that on, especially since it says March, and generally I probably ought to have put it on about 2 days ago just in cases, but yeah, need to make sure that I get the new tag sticker on my license plate. So just like all the different things. So I'm trying to write. I'm still getting ahead of that, but I'm occasionally like having to go, oh yeah, I need to do this, and like writing it down. Sticky notes for the win. Or well, this is not a sticky note, but it's a notepad. So, but a sticky note would serve the same purpose. CB is also watching Iron Man 3. Excellent. Okay, I'm trying to remember the plot of number 3. Okay. I think I've got. Sorry. I think I've got the plot of number 3 in my brain, but I could be wrong. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and dive into another sprint. I can get my lovely thing timer. There we go. It is now at the correct spot. All right, it's the one where Pepper gets kidnapped by Aldrich Killian and Tony has to rescue her. Gotcha. Okay, thank you. All righty, let's do this. 1, save your document or documents if you're working in multiple. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I wanted to finish that paragraph. Got a couple of typos here. And let's see how we did. So another typo I want to fix, but oh dear. I think I forgot to, yep. I forgot to mark off where I left before. Where did I stop? I don't remember. Okay, I'm going to have to do calculations and subtract from where where I am. Okay. Okay. I'm clicking all the wrong things. Minus. Yeah, that's what. Started a new program. Okay. Oh shoot. I don't think this is going to be the answer to how I want to get. I don't know. I don't know how much I got. That's going to be an issue. I'm going to put a red fill for this one that I'm going to have to come back to because I don't know. Which means I am going to mark where I am now because that's going to be important. Would you? Thank you. Okay, so this much will be for 2 sprints essentially. So I'll have to maybe split it in 2, get a rough. Okay. This is why I wanted to swap my mouse, is because it's not clicking properly. Okay, 12:38. Okay. We'll just go with that as our, so about 1200, 11 or 1200 ish, somewhere in there. So yay. Anyway, how did we do? How did we do? Phoebe needed to go refill your hydration. Yes, please stay hydrated. Then your computer's charging. Lexi got 1,130, and now you're hungry. Excellent. Food. Fuel your brain. Tisha's here. Hello. Welcome. Hopping in and finishing up the last paragraph. Nice. Nikki has to go because family is there. Musical Maggie says, I did an arm workout and came back to the chapter. Excellent. Excellent. Hopefully that got your blood flowing. Becca says, did some unpacking type of things. In other words, untangling all of your fairy lights. Gotcha. I have not plugged in my fairy lights in a while, so maybe I'll do that tonight and have myself a little fairy light bookshelf action. But yeah, unboxing is good. Alrighty. Swapping over to 4th sprint. Okay, come on. There we go. Let me just swap my. I wish I could just like mash the 2 mice that I have together. because yeah, the other mouse does not scroll well. The newer mouse does not scroll well, but this one doesn't click well. So I don't know. Okay, let me get this back up on the screen. All right, so 1, save your document. Make sure it actually saves. 2, cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How'd we do? That was I think, a good sprint. I'm going to mark where I'm leaving off. That way I don't have an oopsie like last time. Scroll up and see how much I got that time. Okay. Excellent. I can now move the second sticky. So, yay. Second sticky, third sticky. Second. Okay. Save my spreadsheet. That's what I'm saving. And my document. Yay. Okay. How'd we do? Tish was excited because you're on the last chapter, the epilogue. Yay! That's exciting. That's very exciting. Precious says, hi, everyone. I'm writing my stories little by little. Yes. Sometimes that is all we can do. And sometimes that is the best type of progress. Tish is now working on editing the final chapter. Nice. Excellent. Lots of progress from you today, then. Lots of really important progress. So, yeah. It's exciting. Okay, it is 4:34. I think we have time for one more 25-minute sprint. And today will just be a, relatively heavy sprinty work day. Musical Maggie says, I feel like I will be stuck in the Twilight Zone forever. No, I don't think you'll be there forever. It does, sometimes you have to kind of take a break from whatever it is you're writing. Sometimes it takes moving to a different project. Sometimes it takes a reading break or like watching a movie break, some sort of like different narrative in your brain for it to like make sense again when you come back to it. But it won't be forever. It will not be forever. All right, let's do one more sprint. So 1, save your document. 2, go ahead and take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the 5th sprint, I think. How did we do? I got into a new scene, so that's helpful, I think. Making sure that I am making progress. Okay. Fantastic. Yes. Okay. So I should be able to move the 3rd sticky. I'll have to double check what my numbers are, but I should be able to move my next sticky, which is great. Fantastic. Let's see. CB's out of the bath. Stacy's dinner is ready to be plated. Musical Maggie says, I'm so close to being done with this chapter. CB got 351 words. Excellent. Tish says, I actually finished the 2nd and final draft of my cozy mystery. Yay! You're going to be sending it to your beta readers next week. It's amazing. It's amazing and exciting. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Becca ate lunch, and now you're actually getting stuff done in terms of like moving and unpacking. Yes. Stacy says, I just finished making dinner, and it's now on the table. Yay. Excellent. Yes. I'm going to leave that here for us today. I will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Just a word of warning. I don't know how noisy it's going to be because we will have workers here doing the bathroom renovation. So yeah, again, I don't know how noisy it'll be. Hopefully it won't take too many days. They have anticipated it should only be a couple of days. So I don't know whether or not Wednesday will still be noisy or Wednesday will be fine. We shall see. Anyway, don't forget to save. Make sure you save your document, your spreadsheet checkers, your outline, if you've done any changes to that, all that kind of fun stuff. So again, I will see y'all in the chats if I do not see you before tomorrow. Julie Z is on at 8 p.m. tonight, which is in 3 hours, 8 p.m. Eastern, I should say, which is in 3 hours. So if you still have time and energy, and it's not a bad time for you in your time zone, 3 hours from now is when Julie streams. So great writing, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yes. Yes, yes. All right, y'all. Thank you again. I will see y'all soon. Bye.